Good afternoon. A disoriented woman in her 90s wandered away from a nursing home, and the staff didn't even know she was gone. Now the people who found her want to know how that could happen. Here's News 13's Cheyenne Cope.
Matthew Aragon did not expect to hear a knock on his door around 6 a.m. last week, and he definitely wasn't expecting to find a confused, elderly woman on his doorstep.
I asked her if she's okay, and she says, yeah. And I asked her, ¿Dónde está su casa? And she didn't know. She shook her head. She didn't know.
The woman went to leave, but Aragon knew something wasn't right. Neighbors all jumped in to help and called police. On a hunch, Aragon walked across the street to St. Anthony's Rehabilitation Center to see if they were missing any residents. They were, but they didn't know it.
I asked if there's so-and-so because we got her last name. And they just their mouths dropped and they noticed they got another person and they ran across the street.
Aragon says he's glad that the woman is okay because things could have turned out much worse, especially because the road she crossed to get to his house is usually a pretty busy one.
Yeah, it's a pretty busy intersection. They had to get a wheelchair to wheel her back because she can barely walk.
He says his mother was recently in a similar facility, and if something like that happened to her, he'd want answers.
You don't worry about them because they're in their care. Well, the thing that worried about me was, where's her family? Did her family know about that she walked across the street? How long was she out in the cold?
Cheyenne Cope, KRQE News 13.
Now, just minutes ago, St. Anthony's finally got back to us about how the elderly woman managed to wander away. They say a gate on the secure unit malfunctioned. They say the gate has now been fixed.